Good evening, women of Deeper Singing Moon community. I am giving the Monday reading as usual, and I'm gonna go straight in. There's 3 cards that were there to choose from, and I'm gonna start with card number 1. So, card number 1. Card number 1 is a really strong card. It's the Guardian. Teeth, bones. Feels to me like a card saying you need to strip away some of the shit that you've been carrying around, whether that be a work thing, a family thing, and worries, anxieties. Strip them away, pull them off, tear them away, and get down to the bones of what's really going on. Use your fierce snarl, have some roaring, have some howling, express your feeling on whatever it is that you're dealing with. Yeah, there's a lot of beauty in this card, a lot of protection, a lot of holding. There's this lovely gnarly kind of branch at the top. I'm not sure that you can actually see it, just to the side there. And it feels like that branch is holding some space for that skeleton or guardian. And so it's also feeling to connect with the medicine that you know for yourself. So that may be certain herbs, certain flowers, flower essences. It may be doing something that you find very therapeutic for you. It's a reminder to do that. This guardian is giving a really strong message that it's time to use your snarl and use your bite, and that you are holding an important position in this situation, and stepping out and being able to express yourself to get to the bones of it is what's going to shift the situation. So a strong card, the Guardian. And just to say that this pack that I'm using for the first 3 cards are the Wildwood pack. And then I've got the Shaman Oracle cards for the extra frizzle. Ooh. So this card is upside down. So I'm just going to turn it around. I think I'll fill into that significance. I've never seen her before. The 2 of Arrows, Injustice. Wow. There's a real weighing up going on in this card for you, the one who's chosen this card. There's some strong choices being made that have far rippling effects. And there's a blindfolded woman holding these 2 arrows, these possibilities, and it feels like you're making choices without knowing what needs to be known. But also in this card is a reminder about faith and trust. So it may feel right now, because you don't have all the information and you're blocked in some way, that there is injustice. But in the scales that are sitting there with the feather on one side and the kind of treasure on the other side, it feels to me to be an ancient knowing, an ancient awareness of, although right now it feels this way, that the universe holds And even when we feel there is injustice, there is reason behind what's happening. And we can have faith and we can trust that everything is happening as it's meant to. So whilst acknowledging and really feeling the difficulty of this injustice and the position you're in, I'm really feeling that. I also want to say that in the bigger eagle eye perspective, it's all right. It's all going to be all right. And feeling it all and being with what's there right now for you is so crucial. So living with it is really important. And it feels really important to talk a little of woman. And it is a woman with red flowing hair, with her arrow under her foot, and her arrows in her hand held over her heart. And it feels to me that this may be a particular specific situation in your life, but actually also it's the huge overarching context that we find ourselves in day to day as women, and the injustice that we may feel in the very kind of masculine world of work and the way of politics. Just nudging the cat away from a cup of tea. And the worlds that we survive in, sometimes thrive in, but still having to find our way through. So yeah, 2 of arrows. I see you, and I acknowledge it, and I feel it. Another upside